We are back at Plum. It's halftime, and the Rams lead at 7-16.
You couldn't tell by the statistics that Mike Plum is dominated. First downs 9, Highlands only has 5. Rushing Plum 67, Highlands 27. Passing Plum 84, Highlands 66. Totals Plum 151, Highlands 93. Third down conversions Plum 2 of 8, Highlands 1 of 3. Clean up the penalties there, Mike. Only 2 for 15 so far.
That's a help.
Plum has committed 5 for 35. We had the one turnover, the interception by Brock White early on in the game.
Here's the big one.
Yep, time of possession. Plum 16-34, Highlands 7-26, but that 7-26 gave us a 7-6 lead.
It did, and we'll take it. The Rams do lead it, and again, if they could win here tonight, as you said before the game, it kind of turned into a playoff game after losing last week, and if Highlands could somehow escape here with a victory, they could go a long way to helping them out in a possible playoff bid here in COVID 2020.
Mars is up on Armstrong, Mike. Half time. I'll get you a score here in a second. Jake Dvorak.
Okay. The second half kickoff, while you're doing that, it will be brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. Say hi to Joe, Andy, and Dee. They're open 11 to 8, Monday through Saturday. Call 724-224-9910 for takeout. That's the Anchor Inn on Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard. And eventually here on a Saturday, I'm going to get over there. I promise.
I've done a couple takeouts there. And here we go. Let's get the score here. 27-0 Mars over Armstrong at halftime.
Well, they're rebounding after the loss last week.
Seemed like both teams were a funk last week, Mike. And, boy, this Highlands performance, especially on defense the first half, has been impressive.
Listen. All like Cotton Eye Joe?
I'd like the Highlands victory more.
We haven't heard our band yet this year except before the game, so we'll see. I guess the governor was supposed to come out with new something and didn't, so who the heck knows. All right.
We'll play in between.
So we're back down to friends and family, literally.
Who's back?
Home teams seem to be getting some folks in, and that's been about it.
And we had homecoming here tonight.
And they had homecoming at halftime, so that was nice.
Kick to start the second half.
Reed Martin will kick it off. DJ Loveland and Caleb White to the deep end. It's a line drive kickoff. See, they want this to be returned. This is White out over the 20, the 25, the 30.
Maybe not.
Caleb White to the 30. Well, that's the thing. He's had good returns this year, and that gets Highlands good field position out at their 37-yard line as they start the second half with a 7-6 lead.
Number 21, Eric Moore.
Like different schools are doing different things. PIA basically said consult your solicitor.
Right.
Go about how you want to do it.
That's still Ira Weiss in our land?
Yes, no. He's been replaced.
Okay.
I don't know who the new guy is. But
Ira's going into retirement.
He earned it.
Those are hard jobs, too. We're talking about telling Josh Shoup before the game about athletic directors having it tough. Timmons is back, and he fires it, and White dropped it, and that might be for the best. He was coming run up on by Huebner.
Give you a couple examples. Norwin did what they did here at Plum tonight. Everybody got 2 tickets. Band was there. Homecoming crowd was there. Cheerleaders were there. North Allegheny, Mike, 15% capacity, selling tickets at the gate.
Well, something what the governor said, he said this doesn't just have to do with the PIAA what he's coming up with. So it leads me to believe that he's going to relent to the Steelers and the Eagles too, and then that and the colleges. So maybe we're going to have a percentage.
High pass.
It is. It was to White. They tried a swing pass out to the far side to Brock White, incomplete. And we say it all the time, and it's time to say it again. The first drive offensively and the first drive defensively of the second half are tone setters.
Yep. Right now we find ourselves 3rd and 10. Then there's Penn Hills, Mike. Nobody in tomorrow. They're playing Pine Ridge, and good news that game is on TV, but no spectators whatsoever. So there you have the different interpretations.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. 2020, the year of interpretation. People are calling it other things too that I can't see on the air.
Yeah, we like our license. Third down. They fumble.
Fumble on a play.
Timmons gets on it. They tried to run a jet sweep.
Timmons recovers his own fumble.
And the Rams had all kind of trouble in that series. Goes up in flames for the Rams.
And Mike, that's not one of these pulled out of the stomach type things. That was a straight jet, right?
It was. And it was just a drop ball.
A little bit of butter on the pigskin.
4th and 13.
Going to be Bobalski on the kick here. Did a good job the first time.
Bobalski to kick.
Martin and Brooks are the deep end. Bombalski the punter. Good snap. And Bumbalski boots it high up into that cold air. It's going to hit, take a Highlands bounce inside the 40, and it's going to roll dead at the 37-yard line. So that's where Plum will start. That's same place Highland did at the 37, so we'll see what they can do with it. 10:55 left third quarter. It's 7-6 Rams.
He's got the perfect name for a punter, Mike. When you think about it, bomb ball. Ski.
Exactly.
Nice job that time by Luke.
29 on net.
Defense will go to work now. Outstanding is not let Plum, Mike, a team that averages 42 points a game, into the end zone whole first half.
Couple of field goals. I go trips left this time. Max Matulsi out there. We mentioned the game here 2 years ago, and we have flags already. And now did Plum jump as they did in the first half?
Like they did.
Max Matulsi that game here 2 years ago. Hunter Linhart threw for 299. Max caught 193 of them, 7 catches and 2 touchdowns.
Heck of a game. Like top 5 in 4A, Thomas Jefferson still holds down a number 1 spot. Aliquip has jumped up to 2. I knew that would be a matter of time. Char Valley 3.
Even though they've been punished.
Plum Mustang jumped into the 4th spot, knocked out Mars. Bell Vernon hangs on number 5.
1st and 15 at the 32. They're going to run it. Nope. Play action. They run the pass over the middle. Incomplete as Huebner tried to get it out to Martin.
Second down.
Right,
Second and 10.
Coverage that time. Hey, Mike, interesting game tonight, too. We have Bell Vernon with Devin Whitlock at quarterback against Laurel Highlands, and they finally did it, Mike. They moved Gallagher to quarterback.
You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
You knew it was going to happen.
He has Division I offers in football and basketball. He's a sophomore.
2nd and 15. Plum on their 32-yard line. And he's going to keep it again. Huebner sprints right. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 32-yard line.
Give Burford credit for turning that in to Bender and Saunders. But again, Burford turned it up.
Bender.
No gain. 3rd down.
No gain. 3rd down, 15.
And they're running.
Come on,
Those fakes.
The hole was there. I see Saunders on defense, Mike, and he had a great game last week and playing well here tonight, too.
3rd and 15. See if the Rams can get off the field here.
Trips to the left.
Rams are coming. Here comes Huebner. He's back.
He's looking that way.
He's going to get hit. He fires it downfield. He's got a man waiting for it, and it's going to be interference by White, doesn't it? There's the flag. Caleb White got up there and knocked down Reed Martin. You know, it might have been a good thing he did.
But, Mike, I tell you, that he was hit, though, the quarterback, before he released it. Ouch.
And that doesn't come into play, of course.
Yep.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, and maybe enough for the first down. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be.
Every time we put them on the ropes, Mike, they stay. Well, shoot. It was 3rd and 15, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it was 3rd and like 14 3/4, so it was good enough for them.
Mustang, as a result of the penalty.
That's what the referee, he went first down.
Well, let's see. He called it a first down. I think it is, just by eyeing it up. Just by eyeing it up.
You keep letting a team like this off the hook, Mike, and we're going to get burned.
Is it automatic first down?
Actually, it's not automatic first down.
Not in high school football. We've learned that lesson many times.
I know.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Gene?
1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 47.
You don't think I got him on speed dial?
Give it up. Huebner again, going to keep it to the left. Is hit and is brought down after a gain of a yard. So they're trying some option, little read option stuff.
Bender in there, along with Saunders.
Brought down by Bender and Saunders.
2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2, 2nd down, 8.
Huebner's handled it 6 times for -1. Only been sacked the first time he had it. The rest of those are runs. 2nd and 8. Less than 10 to go, 3rd quarter.
Looks like they want to power it up here. Yep.
Oh. And Huebner's going to pull it out and throw it. Oh, a juggling catch beautifully by Martin. Holds on. 1st down to the Highlands 40.
Saunders made the tackle. I bid on that one, Mike. I bid on the handoff. They were in a power formation. But Huebner got it out quickly. Going to be a 1st down again in Highlands territory, this time at the 40.
It's 11-yard gain.
Huebner to Martin for 11. 1st down, Mustangs.
4 catches for Martin. 1st and 10. Trips in a bunch to the left this time. And this time, Moore's going to keep it, cuts it back, and gets inside the 35, down to the 33. And Plum just continues to eat the clock, as they've done this entire football game.
Number 22.
Kyron Long going to stop.
And you just wonder if their constant pounding's not going to wear the Highlands defense down.
I don't know why they're not doing it more, Mike. This kid is hard to bring down. And how many attempts he had? Not that many.
That's 11.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem like 11.
He had 10 for 50 in the first half.
I would give it to him until they stop him.
2nd and 3. They're in field goal range, by the way. No kidding. Hubner is back, and he fires it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Saunders had good coverage on Max Metulsi, the 2 big fellas, and it's 3rd down.
Broken up by number 4, Saunders.
Might have been there a little early. Oh, shit.
3rd and 3. 33.
3rd down.
Yep.
By the way, if you wondered
I shut it off before I said it.
about Martin's 51-yard field goal, Jake Chapala.
3rd down, 3.
Chapla. He was the other one. It was not
Wow.
Where do you call it?
McAfee. It's that the Rock.
Slow. I said 3 seconds, bro. You can't make it on
3rd down, and it gave us to Moore, and Moore barrels through there. 1st down and Moore. Carries men with him inside the 20, and he's down to the 17-yard line.
Refusing to go down.
Signorella made the stop, and not until he made the first down.
Picks up a Mustang. 1st down.
16 yards.
Moore with a 16-yard burst.
Every time we have them on the ropes, Mike, they're getting off. But look at the scoreboard. Highlands leading here 7-6.
Come on.
Midway through the 3rd quarter.
8th play of the drive. They shoot up just a little over 3 minutes. 1st down at the Highlands 17. Hubner keeps it. Hubner's in trouble. Sprints out to the right, looking, going to throw it. Got a man open as they got flags down, and barreling his way into the end zone is Fields, but we'll see what the penalty's all about. They called an offensive pass interference against Highlands earlier. We might see the same thing.
They completed.
It's definitely against Plum, Mike.
Let's see. Touchdown's going to come back. We'll see what the...
He was rolling out for a long time, too, Mike. Sometimes those linemen get downfield.
Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah.
Pass interference.
It is offensive pass interference. That's what I thought.
Who was that complete to?
Hubner's pass to Brooks is nullified by pass
So 10 yards the other way.
Take a touchdown off the board. Couple penalties have really hurt them here tonight, did it?
Back to the 32-yard line.
40-yard punt. Nullified by a penalty. Now a touchdown taken off the board.
Was that the spot of the foul because it was behind the line of scrimmage? So it's 1st down, and to the 18 they got to go. 24?
Looks that way.
To the 8, I'm sorry. This is Moore. Barrels through the middle. Inflicts some punishment. 15-10. Moore's going in for a touchdown. He would not be denied. 32 yards.
Touchdown. Mustangs.
Well, Mike, I saw him break 4 tackles on that play. You got to get that kid's feet. You can't try to take him high. He's a 190-pound sophomore.
And he's just gone over 100 yards for the night. Moore runs it 32 yards for a Plum touchdown on a beautiful run at 7-11, 3rd quarter. So Plum leads at 12-7. Sound familiar?
Unfortunately.
Martin on for the extra point. The Rams bust through there, but Martin's kick is up, and it is good. And Plum leads it at 7-11 left 3rd quarter. Plum 13, Highlands 7.
With 7-11.
There's a chance talking about the Boucher agency. They made some major changes this past year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. Mel and John of the Boucher agency are now independent agents. In addition, nationwide, the Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways to save you money on your home and auto insurance, and that's good news for us. Call your hometown independent insurance agent, the Boucher agency, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage that's right for your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Mal and John on your side.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
There you go. And he helps Reed Martin with his foot. He's coaching him. We're not going to hold it against John.
No, we don't do that.
He helps everybody out in the AK Valley, and including our guys.
For the Mustangs.
But this-
C for Highlands.
Martin has done a great job here tonight for Plum.
Caleb White
And again,
and TJ Loveland.
I don't think they're going to be fancy with this one. I think they're just going to boot this out of the end zone after they got a load of Caleb on that last return.
been the Eric Moore show here tonight, Mike. That kid is one tough customer, and like I said, there is no way you can tackle him up high. Somebody's got to get his feet. When we have had success against them, that's what they've done. Well,
He does kick it short. Loveland out over the 10. Loveland to 20 and out to the 30. Brought down by Preston Sunday, and the Rams will start 1st and 10 at their 30. They trail for the first time since it was 3-0.
Well, we have to go to work on offense, Mike. That 3 and out hurt us in the beginning of the half. When you get the ball, like you said, very important. Got to come out and take advantage.
Well, and there it was. We talk about it all the time. Those first series of the second half can be game changers and momentum shifters, and it happened. Highlands had a very bad series offensively, and Plum took it and marched it straight down the field. First down, Highlands at the 30-yard line. They need to answer here quickly. Timmons back, and he throws it to the near side. It's caught by Loveland, tries to turn the corner, and gets good yardage up over the 15 or the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Brought down by Fields.
Zach Fields was over there for the Mustangs.
6, second down, 4.
Chandler now 73 yards through the air. 8 completions of his 14 passes.
2nd and 2. Or 2nd and 4, I'm sorry.
Boy, I'd like to see Saunders get the ball over the middle again, Mike.
He splits out to the left this time, and they give us to White. Tries to cut it, but the Mustangs are waiting, and Brock can't get much. As a matter of fact, he loses one back to the 35.
Met first by Max Nicholsi.
And there looked like some kind of confusion out there, Mike, because the linemen were standing up.
6.
And that's one play you have to fire out on.
Cummings.
Loss of 1.
Josh Cummings was in there for Plum. It's a loss of 1. It's 3rd and 5. And the Rams have struggled on third downs, not only tonight, but all season. They only converted 22% of their third downs coming into tonight, and that's not going to get it done either.
Well, big one here, Mike.
3rd and 5.
Notice the wideouts aren't going to the huddle, Mike. They're getting their play signaled in.
Timmons back, has some time, steps up. Now he's going to throw it over the middle, and it's caught for a first down up over the 45-yard line to Brock White. He went down to his knees to pick it up. I'm sorry, it's Elijah Coleman.
Brought down by number 58.
Coleman picks it off the turf, and that's first down Highlands.
First down, Highlands.
Good job by Chandler to buy some time in the pocket there. That's a 10-yard gain.
I was worried about somebody downfield, but good job by both Chandler and Elijah. And more importantly, first down Golden Rams. Mike, I think this idea of having the wide receivers stay out is just making it a little more simple for them. They're getting their signals from one of the coaches.
And then to give us to Brock off the left side. Tries to find some running.
There he
Turns
goes.
the corner up over the 50. Head down into Plum territory to the 48-yard line.
It's one time where waiting paid off, Mike. He was patient that time, waited for a hole to open up, saw it, jumped up in there. Highlands moves it into Plum territory.
Zach Fields gets him off his feet, but it's a 7-yard gain.
Be great if they could answer here, Mike. Plum just taking the lead.
I think they almost have to.
Yep, opening drive of the second half for them. They were trailing 7-6 at halftime.
4:30 left, third quarter. Give it to White again.
Yep.
Not this time. And they got him stacked up for a loss back at the 45.
Come see, come sign, Mike. This time he waited too long. He got dropped for a loss on a play.
Brought down by number 7, Max Nicholsi.
So another 3rd and 5 for Highlands.
Third down.
Brock 9 rushes 33 yards.
And the Plum players exhorting their crowd in front of us.
And again, they've allowed everyone to have 2 tickets, players, cheerleaders, families, and the band.
I'd say this is the biggest
Ladies
crowd
and
we've
gentlemen,
seen
let's
so
hear it for the
far.
Mustangs. Let's go.
3rd and 5, right at the 50. White the sidecar. White and Loveland to the right. Timmons back. Timmons rolls right, looking, fires it downfield. He's got a man coming back for it, incomplete. Loveland was looking for a flag, but he went down on his own at 4th down.
Caden Thomas and Evan Azera brings up a 4th down.
Chandler did a nice job.
Dean, I think the Rams almost have to go for this.
Nope, they're going to kick it.
You know what I mean? I'm not normally aggressive in situations like this, but I think they almost have to go for this.
Well, again, the defense has been playing pretty good tonight.
And again, this is one of those situations where everybody in the world's looking for a fake punt, so there's really no reason to do that. So
last time we tried that did not work with Brock White. And we haven't seen Luke Bobalski attempt a fake all year.
But they'll be looking for it. They've left their defense on the field. Here's the snap, and Bobalski's going to punt it. Gets it end over end. It's going to hit. Oh, it takes a Plum bounce, and the Rams will have to get it at the 29-yard line. 21-yard punt.
Down by number 20.
All right, Mike. So Rams have to go to work on defense here, trailing 13-7, 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Mentioned Plum comes in ranked 4th in 4A. We have one other local team finally ranked, Mike. We only have 2 teams ranked in the top 5, and that is Apollo Ridge. They are number 4 in 2A. They have a veteran group, Mike. Jake Sabella. Oops.
Personal foul against Plum, and that's going to push them back to start.
Boy, they are shooting themselves in the foot, Mike.
Get 80 yards and penalties for them. So they'll go back. Matt Morgan out there, not happy.
Yep.
1999 Plum grad, Matt Morgan, also a Pitt Panther.
He'd be the big guy.
He is a big guy. He was an offensive lineman, as they like to say.
I think I told you he works for G&G Fitness. That's the Gronkowski's
outfit, yeah.
He did a gym for my son who runs Chatham Center for core management, and it was during the pandemic, so they got in March they got to get to know each other a little bit.
He played one game in the NFL for the St. Louis Rams in 2005. His quarterback that day was Ryan Fitzpatrick. A little Fitz magic was going on out there.
He's still hanging around.
He's still out there. First down, Plum. And to give us to Moore. Moore busted through there, but the Rams have him and get him off his feet at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
What am I saying on that, Mike? Got to get the feet. That time Saunders did.
Second down.
Pick up a 4.
He is impressive. You talk about some impressive backs in this conference between Ruffner and Moore. Goodness.
I mentioned Jake Fellow threw for 293 yards last week, but maybe even more impressive, wide receiver Clay Fitzroy. Remember that name, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Paul Rich, he caught 10 of those for 200 yards.
I was thinking Fitzroy that plays Australian rules football, but I guess that's not the same Fitzroy.
By the way, he did against the Borough Bucks.
Things aren't going well for them. Maybe not having a home field hurts. Here's the give to Moore again. Tries to cut it back. Barrels ahead up over the 25. And I think he's going to have the first down. We'll see how far ahead they give him. But now we might have that war of attrition taking place.
Saunders, Nelson, and late to get up
by number 4, Saunders, along with number 53, Long. Not before he picks up
Mark it at the 25. 6 yards. It's another first down.
Kyron Long, a little late getting up there.
115 for Moore. He's got 65 of them in the second half.
Stop and go.
There he goes again. Tries to get outside to the left. Oh, they get him off his feet. Back at the 24-yard line by Brock White, and we got a flag down behind the play.
White, flag in the play.
Brock White's 9th tackle tonight, Mike, and boy.
Flag, the ref kicked the flag right to the 25, and it's holding against Plum. Got to take him back.
They are helping us out here, Mike. Keeping us in the game, that's for sure.
It's usually been the Rams this year that have been beset by the penalty bug. Highlands comes into tonight averaging 11 penalties for 84 yards.
Yeah, they cleaned it up so far here tonight.
You know, it doesn't matter which way, but it always seems in games that the flags always go one way. That's happening again. Ball's at the 15-yard line, 1st and 20.
The funny thing is this year, it's the home team that's getting the most penalties.
Yeah, really. Well, there aren't any fans to complain. Huebner back.
To deep.
He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrows him. He had 2 men wide open. He had Brooks and Fields down there, both behind the Highlands defense, but Huebner showed that he can throw it that far, certainly.
Straight fly patterns, Mike, but good news for the Gold Rams. Drop that one, makes it 2nd and 20 now.
Clock stops on the incompletion, 1:59 to go, third quarter. Plum leads at 13-7 in a low-scoring slugfest here. Very similar to the game 2 weeks ago at Highlands against Mars.
Yep. Passing down. Let's see what they do here.
Huebner back in a sprint right. Looking, throws it down to the turf. Is it caught? Incomplete at the 28-yard line. He tried to get it over there to Logan Brooks.
Incomplete.
Loveland on the defense that time. Now it's going to be third and
20. And now the Rams stop him here and then he can get a good return because the Rams do have a good return game. They haven't broken one this year, but they get yards on their returns. That's for sure.
Plum has helped us, Mike, but we have to help ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that? Oh, third and 20.
Third and 20. Ball in the 15.
Thanks.
So we'll see what the Plum staff dials up here. Huebner, the quarterback. Huebner is back. He looks.
Heave it again.
He's going to heave it deep, and it is going to be.
He caught it!
He caught it anyway!
How about
He
that?
caught it anyway. Loveland tackled him. He tackled Nick Lamia,
Catch.
and he caught it anyway because Highlands gave up on the play.
Lamia.
Yeah.
Highlands gave up on it.
Mustangs.
That is a strange play, Mike. Because I thought he did the right thing. He was beat, just tackle him and take the 15-yard penalty. Mike, again, it would have been 3rd and 5, right?
To quote Al Michaels, he did what?
Am I correct, though? If it was a 15-yard penalty, it was 3rd and 20. Yes?
But we can't stop playing.
But I'm just saying, would that have been the situation?
Yeah. Nobody caught it. The situation is they get the ball.
Well, I'm just saying,
That's
I thought
the
it was a
situation.
good play gone wrong. How's that?
Well, the good play would have been to play defense because it wasn't beat that bad. Here's Huebner keeping it up into the line. He gets to the 50-yard line. He got 4.
White.
And again, the Rams can't get off the field. Another 3rd and 20 completed that time on a guy on his back after he was tackled.
Second down, 6.
That was one heck of a catch. You got to give the kid credit. Nick Lamia. Wow. I've never seen that, Mike. Caught the ball on his back. And Huber had a pretty good pass when you think about it, too. Get the kid laying down.
Hunter's opened fire on that pass in the stands.
That was him.
Huebner back, and he throws it, and it's caught. It's Lamia again. Why not? He tries to fight ahead to the first down. He's right at the stick. We'll see where they mark it at the Highlands 44-yard
Brought down
line.
by number 2, White.
Loveland and White on the stop.
Loveland.
They're going to say first down? I think they are. Let's see.
Dan Timmons now playing nose, and he was in on that stop, too.
It is first down for the Mustangs. They're 16th of the night.
Another first down for the Mustangs.
Well, that time they helped themselves, Mike. We didn't contribute.
And that's the end of the third quarter here at Plum with the score. Plum 13, Highlands 7.
Here we go.
B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. It's time for trivia, and we remind you that you can watch us every Tuesday night on Comcast Channel 190 at 8 o'clock, and on YouTube at Highlands High Sports. You can hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and you folks will be knowing when the game is available.
Mike, you've been doing a great job. I see 7 a.m. and I see 12 hits on it already. So there's some early birds.
I said, who else is up at me? That's the part I laugh at.
12 other people, obviously.
They're up there.
Well, here's some trivia for you. One of our old conference mates, South Fayette, had their 64-game conference win streak snapped by Peters Township last week, 17-3. The question is, who holds the WPL record for the most consecutive conference win? Been some great teams over the years.
Is it Aliquippa?
Not Aliquippa.
Is it Jeanette? Is it Jeanette?
Not Jeanette. We got to go up into conference.
Thomas Jefferson.
A little higher.
Higher than that. First down, Plum at the Highlands 44. And Huebner has all day, which he's had.
And he set the
Lamia
screen.
again. It's become a Lamia-based offense here on this drive.
Mike, he had a screen set up there, and they just took a good old time.
The Rams are getting no heat on the quarterback, and that's really been a problem here recently.
7.5.
And a couple times they did, he got it off, too.
Huebner.
7 yards.
Jim Render,
Upper St. Clair.
1988 to 1998.
Wow, that's a long time in an old quad A, as they like to
69 wins in a row.
Send that film in the sports center, dude. Takes on the back, first down.
2nd and 3. And they give us to Moore. Strong like bull inside the 35 to the Highlands 34. He delivers the blow. First down.
Kyron Long tried to rip the ball out of his hands.
First down.
And Brock White, Mike, 12 tackles and 1 sack tonight.
Been on play of the week. Sweet, dude.
Wow.
Go on Twitter right now, Mr. Barat. Get that catch on Twitter right now. That's play of the week, bro.
1st and 10 at the Highlands 34. The Rams are in desperate need of a turnover.
We got to give him a new name. Lamia is better. I like it.
And they give us to Moore off the left side. Moore's cutting it, dances to the 30, and the Rams throw him back after he gets to the 29-yard
Moore
line.
on the carry.
5 yards again.
Ball to Powell Saunders along with White.
Brought down by Burford and Saunders.
Burford. By the way, if you're one of those 7 a.m. people watching,
Gain of 5,
JV game is
second down.
canceled this morning.
Oh, okay. So you can stay home. It's supposed to be a nice. Is it supposed to be a nice weekend? I think it is. You know, I stopped looking at the weather on Friday because I'm only concerned with it's going to be here, and then kind of go from there.
10:35 to go. Plum threatening here, leading 13-7.
11th play of this drive.
They've had some long drives, huh?
And Huebner's got it. Sprints right. Looking, fires, and it's caught with a man coming across with a marker down. Martin goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. I think we're going to have another offensive pass.
Yeah, I think
Brought
somebody
down by
got
number
picked.
10. We've got Laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen, flagging the play.
That must have been a directive that was sent out this week. The NFL's been doing the man downfield. You're seeing that all over. We'll see.
Holding Highlands.
Oh, defensive holding is declined. The pass is good
The defense.
to Martin.
Penalty declined.
And that's going to be first down for Plum. This is
First and goal for the Mustangs.
first and goal at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. That was Huebner to Reed Martin.
Surprised we haven't seen Gizzy much stay in today's game. He's been there starting running back the past 3 years. But when you got number 21 back there, Eric Moore,
They give us to the first man, and he doesn't get very far. That's
Sunday on the carry.
Sunday. Preston Sunday gets down to about the 5, inside the 5. We'll see where they put it.
88 Long, along with number 72.
Right at the 5, gain of 1.
Long and Timmons on that stop. That would be Khalil Long.
2nd and goal. 13th play of the drive.
They've had 3 drives of 10 or more plays, right?
Rams have had the ball 9 plays in the second half, and there's 9:35 left in the game.
Hard to score without the ball.
Darn near impossible, Dean. 2nd and goal at the 5. Full house backfield, power pistol. And a snap it to Martin. Martin on the direct snap gets hit and brought down back at the 6 by Saunders.
Brought down by Saunders.
A little razzle-dazzly there when you got in the big number 21. Why be fancy?
They're down 5. At the
Agree with you
5.
100%. Saunders now double figures in tackles with 11. And there's a lot of defensive stats here tonight, Mike, because we haven't had the ball.
You know what the problem is when you're calling plays for a team like this? When you have so many good guys, it's hard to keep them all happy.
Yeah.
You try to find ways to get everybody the ball and spread it around. 3rd and goal at the 5. Huebner under center this time. Sprints right. Looking. Fires for the goal line. Diving catch for a Plum touchdown.
Huebner.
Preston Sunday went down and pulled it in.
Pass complete to Preston Sunday. Pay dirt Mustangs.
That one leaves a mark, Mike. That hurt.
To Sunday.
Well, they've come out here in the second half and taken control of the ball game.
And the thing is, if they don't get the touchdown, they're going to kick the field goal to be up 2 scores
On to
anyways.
kick the extra point
But-
will be Reed Martin.
6 different receivers Huebner spread it around to. And at 8:40 left, Plum leads it now 19-7. A dominating effort here in the second half. Ball is down. The kick is on its way by Martin. It's up and good. And Plum leads at 20-7.
The score, Mustangs 20, Highlands.
And you're right, Mike. They've been very impressive here in the second half. They lead the conference 3-0, and you can see why here, huh?
Now, this is one you get the letdown. You get the obvious letdown after the big win last week. And they needed to shake that off. They did it at halftime. They came out here in the second half, and so far, they've gotten the job done.
8:40 to go here, though. We have some time. We got to get the ball back and get the offense moving. Speaking of offense, Mike, kid from Beaver Falls, a running back named Josh Hogue.
Okay.
Carried the ball 4 times, right? No big deal. Guess how many yards he had? 4 carries.
4 carries. Well, I'm going to say he had at least 100.
That's 243, son.
That's like 60 yards a carry.
That is exactly 60 yards a carry. Congratulations. Touchdowns of 71, 81, and 82 yards.
Congratulations to the Borough Math Department from the 80s. That's a good job by me. And don't worry, that'll never happen again.
That's pretty impressive, though, huh?
That's very impressive.
Kick off for the Mustangs. Back to receive for Highlands. White.
All right, how about a kickoff
and
return?
Loveland.
To which I have the question, why did I give it to him more?
Kick the air out of it, Reed.
As you say, it's not heavy.
It ain't.
He's going to kick the air out of this one. Boom.
Let's see if Martin kicks this one to barking again. Yeah, it's a good high kick. It's going to come down to Loveland at the 4. 10, 15, 20, 25, and all the way to the 28-yard line where he's brought down by Eric Moore playing special teams. How about that? Put your best guys out there.
He does it all, huh?
First down Highlands, but again, they get good returns, and both by Loveland and by Caleb. Well, next week the Rams will be at home. They'll play the Indians of Indiana. We haven't seen them in a few years, back in Greater Allegheny Conference play together.
And I think that's homecoming, Mike, for us. And then we'll have...
Then we go to Armstrong the week after that.
And then we finish up senior night with Greensburg Salem.
Quick year, remember, only playing 7 all conference games. Timmons has gone all the way. He's been an Oriole. Here's the give to White. They got him in the backfield for a loss back at the 20-yard line. Back there for the Mustangs was Jaden Nichols, a senior, number 52, to get Brock White off his feet. And Brock really hasn't gone on track tonight either.
Yeah, Mike, 10 rushes, 29 yards.
Loss of about 4.
Second and 15.
Down 14.
Definitely our coldest night of the year, huh?
Second down 16.
Chandler now looking to the sidelines for instructions. He's back. He looks. Ooh. He's hit, and down he goes. Back at the 14-yard line.
Back to pass. Knockdown.
And that's Rocco Caprera.
Rocco.
It is, Dean. You're correct.
Caprera.
Chandler had a 3-yard loss earlier, but he was running on that one. That's the first sack after he was sacked 7 times a week ago out in Hampton.
Let's go, ladies. Defense. Defense.
3rd and 22.
Defense.
That's right. When you got home, you don't need that.
Eric Felek has some competition, huh, Dean?
Yeah. Mr. Seneca down there leading the cheer.
They're going to run a screen to the left, and Mustangs pile it up as the Rams get up over the 20.
Okay, Loveland.
To the 22. They get the sack back.
Brought down by number 56. Josh Cummings.
And now it's 6:50 to go. It's 4th down.
4th down, 14. Reed Martin.
Rudy's a basketball referee. You know that, Mike?
Yeah. He's telling us that before the game. Rams are going to punt.
Pombalski
back there.
He's giving Butch Lippett a run for his money.
Reed Martin back to receive. Temperature's 46 degrees right now, man.
Yeah, maybe being in the second row was a good thing.
Pombalski with a good kick. Angles it to the near side of the field. It's going to skip down. And one thing about Luke, there aren't any returns on these, and that's really, and considering he kind of got thrown in there.
As a freshman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
1st and 10.
Speaking of freshmen, Mike, I want to get this in here. 2 of our freshmen, Cam Rygard and Jordan Tavares, they've been playing AAU basketball all summer for a team called the Ballers. They won their last 3 AAU tournaments, and this is, in season after everything has happened. Both those guys are freshmen. They average double figures in AAU, and when you win a championship, that's 5 games in 1 weekend.
Jeez.
Lots of basketball. Looking forward to seeing them in basketball season. We just don't know when it's going to start.
First down, Plum. They lead it 20-7. Yeah, or if for that matter.
Well, rumor has it Christmas tournaments, Mike.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Give you some time to heal up, too.
Yeah.
Huebner's in trouble. Oh, he got out of there. Now he spins forward. Inside the 40. 35. Oh, look at that with a limp leg. And down to the 35-yard line.
What number, Steve? I saw. Say 10.
Burford made the stop, but not until he picked up good yardage.
I'm sorry.
He froze in midair at the 35. He got 12 first down. 20 first downs for Plum tonight.
Doesn't seem like that, though, Mike. They had the ball so often.
Oh, the time of possession's going to be...
But I'm just saying, we've hung in there on the scoreboard.
We've only had the ball for 12 plays in the second half. Defense has played well. With high-powered offense that Plum has. Now, Huebner doing a good job taking the time off the clock. Now give it to Moore.
Moore on the carry.
The battering ram. Jeremiah Nelson's got the football. What's the call?
Yeah, let's see it.
Now we have officials looking at each other. Nelson took the ball away. Let's see. They're going to discuss it. There's a caucus.
Yep,
Highlands ball. Nelson took it away on the Moore fumble.
Nelson not only made a tackle, Mike, but he took the ball away from Mr. Moore. Let's see if that turned things.
Alrighty then. Well, not dead yet.
Abe Lemons.
Well, of Abe Lemons trivia all basketball season.
He was a million places.
He was at Texas, right?
Texas,
that's
where
I
finished.
Remember him.
But he started at Pan American University. You remember that one?
Oh my. First down, Highlands at the 33. 5.5 to go. They need a quick one.
They're down in the panhandle, Mike.
They're down 13. Of Texas?
Yes. Why do I know that?
Timmons is in trouble. Now he cuts it up through there. And here he goes. He's up over the 35, 45. And Plum has it at the 45-yard line. Recovered by Zach Fields.
Yeah. We give it and we take it away,
by
huh?
number 33, Preston Sunday, knocks the ball loose, recovered by number 5.
So the Mustangs take it back after a apparent first down run almost by Chandler.
Back-to-back turnovers, huh?
Yeah, you don't see that every day. They got knocked out from behind him, I think. So Plum's at the Highlands 45. 5:23 remaining.
Plum has a huge offensive line, but just look at the size of...
And Huebner back, and he's going to take a shot down the sideline. And Philip Fields went over top and pulled it in inside the 20-yard line. What a play by Fields over top of Dylan Signorella, or Landon Signorella. I'm sure Dylan would appreciate that I had him on there.
And you can't fault
Lando, no.
And he had great coverage.
First down, Mustangs.
The guy just went up and did a better job. Evan Azara, Mike, is a 6'6", 290-pounder. He's the guy playing tackle that blots out the sun. He's a big guy.
27 yards on that passing play. That's 194 for Huebner now.
Strange thing, he's playing guard, Mike.
And they give his to Eric Moore, and the big fella's swallowed up by Saunders as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Saunders' 12th tackle.
Loss of 1 on the play, second down.
Roman also in there with 7 tonight. The defense has been on the field for a long time.
All night. They have been out there all night. The Rams only had the ball like 8 minutes of the first half and haven't had it very much here in the second half. This is going to be one of the largest disparities of time of possession we've ever seen.
Yep.
Plum offense doesn't like to share.
Samo Pitts, Mike, big kid out there.
Now they're going to run jet to Martin, near side of the field. Look at him go. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown. Flag is down.
Hold everything.
Reed Martin.
That was behind the play, too. Martin was already in the end zone before they threw that flag. You see the marker right there.
Hold your markers. Bingo players, flag in the play.
Hold your cards.
Like, that is over 100 yards in penalties, and it's taken 2 touchdowns off the board.
So the flag is
20 to
Holding
7.
against the Mustangs.
Could be a lot worse.
17-yard line. So I've run out of room for their penalties. That's the first time I had to do that for the opponent. What do we got? 2 for 15?
That's their 10th penalty. I got 105. That's a football field.
The ball's back at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 20. How many you have for Highlands?
Highlands, we're pretty clean tonight. I only have 3 for 30.
3 for 30, okay. I knew I missed one somewhere. Thank you. 2nd and 20. 4:28. Moore is hit
More on the carry.
as he gets down to the 26.
And when they get the legs, Mike, he doesn't do much. Burford.
Drake Burford was in there, and I think maybe the first time I called Joaquin tonight, and Bender too.
Bender, 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Burford has 8 tackles too, but you never want to see your corners making tackles.
Now, he might be a playing linebacker too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
They've moved some guys around. When Caleb came back, Caleb was playing safety, and that kind of moved some people.
Yeah, Coleman hasn't been out there in defense.
No, he hasn't been. Coleman played while Caleb was out.
Trips left.
3rd and 18. Hubner is back. Here they come. He steps up. Oh,
there
he throws it. It's incomplete as Saunders sawed him in half.
Brooks pass.
Tell you what, the fact that he took a hit from Saunders right in the rib cage and got up, Huber's a tough customer.
4th and 19. They're going to try a long one. It would be 44 yards. We'll see if they do it. 3:40 to go. 20 to 7. Plum leads.
Looks like they're going to go for it,
Yep.
Mike. Oh, no.
No, they're kicking.
Yeah,
44-yard attempt.
Martin to attempt the field goal.
Martin's made 2 tonight of 27 and 33. This will be 44.
Zach Phillips holding, and we got a timeout here.
Plum's going to call time.
Timeout.
They had 11. I was just checking. Because sometimes that could be the issue on a play like that. I mean, I think they may not end up kicking this. What do you think?
Well, we know they can do it.
Yeah, they have it, and he can do it, but it's cold, you know. Like I said, it's in the mid-40s now, but the ball's like kicking a rock tonight.
I was down on the field pregame, Mike. There's a nice breeze down there, too. The flag was stiff in the end zone.
It turned into a nice day in the afternoon. It was not. It was crappy this morning. I went out, and of course, every time I've left the house this week, I swear it's rained on me.
It's spitting left and right.
It's crazy. It's 2 times in the evening, because I've been watching a lot of baseball. I take the dog out, and he turns around and looks at me like, "Why are you bringing me out in the rain?" Sorry.
Look at all the pink tonight, Mike.
Yeah, it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
This is our first October game of the year. Jordan Thompson.
See Chandler Timmons over there, Mike, again. He was probable for tonight.
Cheerleaders.
All right, they're going to try it again. Yeah, he's gone all the way. And played well.
Yeah.
Martin on to the attempt. Fields the holder.
Zach Fields, the holder, number 5. It's a 44-yard attempt. Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. It's on its way. Long enough. High enough.
Kick is perfect.
And
Reed Martin.
no good.
No good.
No good. Why?
Sorry.
Rudy, what's going on there?
Other guy put his arms
So at 3:35 to go, it's still 20 to 7. Well, I'll tell you what, he missed it, but he kicked the stuffing out of that.
Now that's for Sports Center tonight.
Hey, you know what? I'll break your stuff. I'll break it off.
Does that mean we could get closer?
His hand up. Sorry. I looked at one guy.
So the field announcer called it good, and he's taking some razzing from the folks in the press. But they get an interesting group in here, don't they? Yeah.
Hey,
We're shooting from the side. I can't see a thing.
sorry, I'm not perfect.
First down, Highlands at the 20. Timmons is back, and he throws it to the far side. It's complete. That's Caleb White up over the 25 to the 29-yard line.
Brought down by number 9.
Brought down by Brooks. We'll see where they give him. They're going to give him the 29. They're going to give him the 28. So it's an 8-yard gain.
I got Chandler with 97 yards here tonight.
that the Caleb White second for 22. Rams got to pick up the pace here. 3:05 to go.
11 completions, but
Timmons,
short ones.
now he's going to get out of there. Timmons is going to get ahead, and I think he's going to get it. I don't know well, he's not getting a great spot because he went down prior to where he rolled over. They're going to put it on to 30. That should be enough. It is. First down. That's the first of the fourth quarter.
Hines going quick here. 2:40 to go.
Timmons back. He throws it late over the middle, almost intercepted. Max Matulsi got two hands on it, but Loveland, I think, knocked it out of there.
You go to the well
was landed.
too many times, baby. Yeah. You go to the well too many times.
He became a defensive back there.
He did.
Max was looking at the end zone.
That's only 2 first downs for Highlands in the second half. 2:35 remaining. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 20-7 Plum. Timmons will throw it. Timmons with time. He throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Boy, Caleb.
Number 2 White.
Pass incomplete to him.
Incomplete.
20th attempt tonight for Chandler.
You got 11?
Yep.
Yep, me too.
11 for 20.
Not enough air in that ball.
3rd and 10.
Deflate gate.
2:30 remaining. This would be 3 straight for Highlands after that opening win against Knock.
Yeah, Mike, it's been tough.
They'll try to get back on the winning track next week against the Indians. They still allowed to call them the Indians?
That's a good question.
Timmons rolls right, looking and throws. It's caught, and
Get the first
trying
down.
to tippy-toe the sidelines is DJ Loveland. He does his best Twinkle Toes Flintstone impression as he gets to the 38-yard line.
Brings up a 4th down.
4th and a couple. I get 8.
4th and about.
Well, we'll go for it now. 107 yards for Chandler now.
4th and 3.
That's 5 catches for 41 for DJ tonight. He's the leading receiver for Highlands.
And they are going to go for it.
4th and 2 at the 38-yard line. Karen Valentine left. Right over the middle, caught by Loveland. He's got a first down at the 45.
Pass to Loveland.
They try to take it off him, but the whistles blow. First down for the Rams. 1-0 San Diego after 5, by the way. Winner-take-all game there.
And they're just doing a
Winner becomes a sacrificial lamb to the Dodgers. Is that how that works?
bullpen by committee here.
First down and then.
How many do we give them?
7.
114 now for Chandler.
1st and 10 at the 45. Timmons back. Timmons runs up into the pocket
Jump
and
pass.
throws it.
Jump
He
pass
does
to
over to
White.
White. He's at the 50. Hit hard. Breaks a tackle. And finally gets thrown down at the Plum 47-yard line.
Number 22, Brock White. Brought down by number 7, Max Matulsi.
Max Matulsi had him.
8 yards. We're nickel and diming them, Mike.
We are. From the 45 to the 47. 2nd and 3. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play.
122 now for Chandler. Hits his last 3.
And that's Brock's first catch tonight. 2nd and 3. Clock stopped at 1:51. Timmons is back, and he's going to throw it deep. He's got Coleman, who gave a little shove-ski to Reed Martin and try to get some separation, but the pass carried out of bounds.
Tight coverage by number 2, Reed Martin.
3rd and 3 for the Rams.
He didn't call it.
I was running 38 offensive plays tonight, Mike.
That's not a lot.
That's not enough, no.
No, that's not a lot. So, the ball's on the Plum 48 at 1:46 left. They lead it 20-7. Rams need a 3-thing parlay. Quick score, onside kick, and another score.
It starts
This
there.
is caught by Loveland for a first down to the 44-yard line. They should get up there and clock it.
Down by number 7, Max Matulsi.
Wouldn't be a bad
Bobby
idea.
Frey picks up a first down.
3 yards. 1st and 10. They need bigger chunks than that at this point.
Plum knows that too, Mike. They'll give you anything out of you want.
The pass over the middle is intercepted.
Go, Max.
And Matulsi down the sideline, 40, 35, and pushed out of bounds at the 30. Max Matulsi had his eyes on one earlier. He got that one. And that's going to put the wrapper on it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Chandler had to make the tackle there. He's kind of gimping off again, Mike.
And Highlands just turned it over 3 times, all in the second half. Oh, actually 2 because of the White interception earlier. So at 1:15 to go, and the ball at the Highlands 33. Matt Morgan could take knees and get out of here if he likes.
Yeah.
I don't think Don would call time here.
Time out there.
First down at the 33-yard line. So it was hard fought, but Plum scored all the points in the second half. 2 second-half touchdowns, and 2 Reed Martin extra points. Not going to kneel with it. 1st and 10. Give it to Moore. And Moore breaks through. Inside the 20. 15. Still driving to the 12-yard line.
Saunders brings it down, but not until he gets the first down. Now, do you take the knee, Mike?
Would have done it before.
Yeah.
I don't think Don's going to call time, but they can do what they like. It's their choice at this point.
I'm just saying, don't want to get anybody hurt at this point either.
22 yards for Moore. I have him at 148. Giving up 100-yard rushes the last 2 weeks.
Perlick had like 150, yeah.
40 seconds. There's only 2 more plays here. So the Rams will fall to 1-3 after that promising start. They'll have Indiana at home next week. Again, I'd like to see you there, but we know the situation. Now Huebner takes the knee.
That's going to do it.
But you can watch it right here on Comcast Channel 190 Tuesday night at 8 o'clock.
Gentlemen, let's hear it for your Mustangs.
And on YouTube, Highlands High Sports. And that's going to do it. Wraps it up. The Plum Mustangs go to 4-0 as they beat Highlands 20-7. Dean, final thoughts.
I said coming in, this was the best team in the conference, and they didn't do anything to dissuade me there. Again, Highlands hung around the first half, but Plum dominated the second half, and that's your final 20-7.
All right, thanks everybody here at Plum. Josh Shoup, thank you. Thanks to Matt Morgan and all his crew. Let's wrap it up. Once again, that final score, Plum 20, Highlands 7. For the Dean, Mike Choma, and cameraman Dan, this is Mike Pavlik.